that's already. Yeah, so first of all, if you can let me know, is the sound and everything coming through okay? I know there was a couple of issues with the Facebook Live earlier, but hope it's coming through okay now. Okay, right, well, the first thing that I need to kind of explain quickly is Amazon is like a snowball. So once you send your product into Amazon, it will just sit there until you get the momentum going on it. You need to start getting sales in on it, and you need to make the first few sales yourself. Usually some products can just go in and hit the ground running with no reviews, no sales, nothing, but this is very unusual. So the most likely thing is you have to get the sales going. I'm going to go through the different steps involved in ensuring that you're ready to get sales going from the minute your product hits Amazon. This way you can hit the ground running and really let Amazon take over from there, you know. So the first thing, once you have your product selected, you know, it's a good product, you have it on the way from your manufacturer, what do you do next? The first thing you have to do is create somewhere where you can start building an audience. So it could be a Facebook page, a Facebook group, your own website, anywhere that you can start connecting with the people that will buy your products, your target customers. You need a place to start connecting with them and start building a list of them, either in a Facebook group or somewhere that you can contact them once your product hits Amazon's shelf, so that you can start saying, you know, our product is here now, you can buy it now. So you need to either go on Facebook, get a group of people that are already liking stuff around what you're selling. So if you're selling yoga equipment or something like that, you'll need to get people that are interested in yoga and get them into a group so that you can start communicating with them and building up the interest in your product with them. Then you need to obviously prepare your Amazon account, prepare your listing, your titles, your bullets, your description, your pictures. You need to have all these prepared. You can do this by getting some of the images taken by your manufacturer, so they can take just fairly straightforward pictures. It doesn't need to be anything too fancy for your initial launch, and send them over to you. You can retouch them with Photoshop or send them to someone to retouch them to get them looking more professional and get up your initial images. Do a lot of work on your title. Your title is extremely important on Amazon to get your keywords in there but still make it look natural. Your bullets the same way. Get your keywords in there but make it look natural and get the benefits across in your bullets. This is crucially important, is that a customer that comes onto your listing, looks at your bullets, sees your benefits of your products straight away. Any additional benefits that you have compared to other products, it's really important to get them in here in your bullets so that your customer can see this straight away. Fully optimize your product listing. That's basically just what I've spoke about there, just getting your keywords in everywhere you can. So in the back end in Amazon, in the title, in the bullets, in the description, just having your keywords there. Obviously have them naturally, so it's not just throwing them in, that you have them split up and it all looks okay to read, but your bullet points are in there and your keywords are in there. Then what I recommend and what I do when I'm launching a new product, I launch it at cost price. So basically how this works, work out the cost of your product, so your total cost. So this is your product cost, your Amazon fees, any of your custom fees, anything that you had making up your product cost. So basically if all these fees come to, let's say, £13, so one of my products, it comes to £13, we sell the product for £30, but when we're initially launching it, we launch it at £13. Why do we do that? Because again, it's back to the snowball effect. You need to start getting sales in, you need to start getting reviews in, and then your product will take off naturally. But you need to get the initial sales in. If you just leave your product in the Amazon warehouse selling with your price at £30, you know, it's going to be really hard to start making sales straight away. So put it on for put your £30 or whatever your usual price will be, your £30 or £35, set that as your usual price, then set a sales price, put your sales price as whatever price is your break even on that product. So that's all your costs to date, add it up and put in all your Amazon fees, everything, include them there, put them in to that price. So we'll say £13, you launch your product at this, you then go out and you go back to the list that you've created, no matter how big, how small it is. If it's 100 people, that's great. If there are 100 people that are interested in your product, 30 or 40 of these people will buy your product at that cost price. So that's why it's really important to go back to that list wherever you have it built up, if it's on Facebook in the group or whatever, and launch your product to them. Tell them, look, I'm going to have it set at cost price. I'm making nothing on it just to get the product launched. I need, you can't say anything about your reviews. You just say, I need to start getting initial sales, and just launch it to them. Then it'll be at this price for everyone on Amazon. So if it's a good product, people are getting a discount. Your product will be cheaper than the other products selling there, because people won't be all selling it at cost price. So you just have it listed there at £13. You'll start making sales. Follow up with these customers after the sale, not before the sale. So after they've made the sale, you want to follow up with an email to them, asking them what they think of your product, if they'd be happy to leave a product review. You can do this. There's a number of different softwares that you can use out there that follow up automatically with your customers and send them an email once the product arrives with them, or you can give them a couple of days, leave it with them, and then send your follow-up email asking them what they think of your product, to leave a product review. What I do with this one, I say, are you happy with the product? If they answer yes, it goes through to a product review. If they answer no, it comes through to your customer service link in Amazon. So the message comes through to you if they say no. So this will prevent bad feedback going on your product straight away, because anyone who's not happy will click no and leave the message to you, whereas anyone who is happy will click yes, and the message will go into an Amazon review. And that's most of the steps. Then what's key with this is that you test and tweak. So to work out your actual price, like your finer details on your price, that takes testing. Move it up gradually. So if you've started at £13, this is your cost price, your break even. You're not losing anything, but you're not making anything on the product. Leave it at that until you get your initial sales in. Once you start making your initial sales, whatever this is, it depends on what quantities you buy. If you buy 1,000 units, you may want to give away 100 units, 200 units at this cost price. But again, it'll depend on you, whatever you're comfortable with giving away. And then start moving it up gradually. So move it up then to test at maybe $15.95. So you're only making, £3 profit on it. Then move it up to $17.95. Then move it up, $19.95, and you can just move it up slowly. It's kind of the opposite to what you do with normal retail. You'd start high and bring down, but this is all about getting the sales going straight away. So start at your lowest point and bring up slowly up your price, and then eventually you will get up to your actual cost price, which will be, if it's £30 you want to be selling that at, then you set it at your £30 or your $29.95, and every now and then you can do a promotion where you'll drop it down to either your $19.95 or your $17.95 or something like that. That's massive money off, and again you'll be going back to your list of customers, letting them know, so that basically what they'll be doing is they'll be giving you this burst of sales as soon as you go into, if it's a Facebook group or an email follow-up or whatever you have of contacting your customers. Then you can get out to them straight away that you have a sale on and get this initial burst of sales. That burst of sales will move you up. You'll start getting more sales naturally from Amazon, and that will just gradually move you up to page number 1 on Amazon. Once you're on page number 1, you're making your natural sales at your best price. And that's pretty much it. That's basically how you launch a product successfully in 2017. You need it some way to have of contacting people outside Amazon, just to let them know, for the simple reason that you have a sale on. The sale you'll be putting on is a sale to everyone on Amazon. You're not giving out discount codes or that anymore. If you want to, you can. This isn't against the terms of service from what I read from it. It's if you're seen to be incentivizing reviews, that's where the big issue is. So if you're just giving out discount codes, maybe okay, but I don't. I just launch it so that it's that price for everyone, and then follow up with them afterwards, asking them if they're happy, if they're not. And that's how you get your initial reviews and get your product launch on Amazon. Your initial reviews, your initial sales, and that's what you need to get the snowball rolling from Amazon's perspective. So if you have any questions, I will answer them now. If not, I will leave it at that, and I will speak to you again on tomorrow's episode. If you have any questions in the meantime, you can leave them on the comments below. And yeah, I'd love if you could come on and catch the live video tomorrow. We'll have another chat about something. If you've any other questions in the meantime, let me know and I'll answer them on tomorrow's show. Cool, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye. Hello, James Greeny here.